This week on the Unqualified Gamers Podcast, the boys go over Doctor Doom, Transformers 1, and Fortnite has new Deadpool skins. Episode 78 of the
78
Unqualified
Gamers Podcast. Man, I got so much cool shit. My sister sent she sent up that onesie.
Jesus, dude.
She sent my sister a onesie. She sent me a little bag, and it has a fucking koozie.
Oh shit, dude.
I know. She's just full out. She's like, what gear can I make? A keychain?
No shit. So I've delved into the 3D printing thing, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So it's not a done product yet. Okay.
Yet. Mm-hmm.
So I got this mug that I printed. Okay.
Right.
I'm trying to get, and it fits cans. Okay.
Okay.
Has a hole in the bottom, right?
Okay.
So I'm trying to learn I want to put the logo on it, the Unqualified Gamers logo on it. So that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So
I feel like somebody could help you out with that.
If somebody knows what they're doing, please reach out, because this would be badass to have. I mean, I'll
ask David in my Discord, because he's remember Legendary Goo, one of our guests on episode whatever it was, 50 something.
Does he got 3D printers and shit?
No, he's taken classes and stuff like that for software and programming and stuff like that. So yeah, he might be able to help us out on that.
So I got tired of the fucking printers pissing me off.
Breaking down, or
just not working correctly. So I bought a brand new one, like the newest
printer
that they
made.
And
that one's working?
Works fucking great. Fucking
so
great.
What did you do with the other two that you bought?
One I got working good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't know. I learned more, obviously. I got it working after I ordered the new one, but I'm keeping the new one because it's badass. But it works good. The other one, I still got to figure out the board on it.
Have you tried taking it apart and then just pretty much cleaning out every part?
Yeah.
My wife's tiptoeing around like her in socks is going to be real loud or something.
So the one, I fucked up the board because I put the wrong software on it and I can't get it to flash. So I bought a new board, but now the bed won't heat up. So I don't know what's up with it. Maybe I have it wired wrong or something. Obviously,
you probably do.
Yeah.
I mean, remember the time you wired your camera or microphone backwards?
No.
You put your camera into the out and then put the out into the in of your computer?
That's never happened. I'm a professional podcast producer. That's never happened.
That type of stuff doesn't ever happen.
Also, another so that's, you can kind of see that printer going right there. In the background.
I can see it. Not kind of see it. I can 100% see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you could or not. We are, or I guess so you can see it, but the show can't see it. It's cut out from the show.
Oh.
So because we're zoomed in a little bit.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guys.
But anyway, I'm going to see Wolverine or Deadpool and Wolverine right after the show tonight. So right after we record, I've
heard it's a great movie. Honestly,
I've heard the same. I'm excited. I'm fucking pumped for it. So it's gonna be so much fun.
I know. I want to go see it. I just don't know when is gonna be the thing. I just need somebody who can watch a baby and a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
So
right.
4-year-old isn't hard to watch, but the newborn, a little bit more difficult. The only thing is we'd have to basically get to a house, have the baby eat, and then go to the movies and hope she doesn't.
Okay, this is the thing though. This is the thing. How hard is the baby to watch? She can't walk. She can't crawl.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to set her down and let her cry if you can let her cry. I mean, you can do that, I guess.
Yeah.
But for 2 hours of screaming, I mean, maybe she'll fall asleep.
Yeah. Nobody wants to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with that.
Yeah. No.
But anyway, I'm super fucking excited for that. It looks really good. It looks awesome. So.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of people who have been doing commercials and ads off the movie. Like Heinz did a commercial off of the Deadpool series and stuff like that. And then
I actually printed this for my nephew. I haven't given it to him yet. But this Deadpool.
Did you run out of red, or was it purposely mixed?
So I started it with not a lot of red. And I was getting ready to go to sleep, and I could tell it wasn't going to have enough red. So I did stop it, but I'm still going to give it to my nephew anyway, but I ordered a new spool of red, and I've got a bigger bust that's like waist up that I'm going to print for him too. But this is, I mean, it's pretty badass. It
looks pretty good.
Part of the problem is it's completely solid. There's no empty space in here, so it used a lot of fucking filament, and I did not expect it to.
Right.
So
You
yeah,
might have been
but
able to do the whole thing in red had it been hollow.
oh, for sure I could have, yeah, but it used a lot of fucking red.
That was probably a setting
But
that you probably were supposed to click.
yeah, I don't know. I don't. Again, if anybody knows anything about 3D printers, let me know because you could fucking help me figure these things out.
Probably just Google the answer, honestly, but
But I've got
either
3
way.
of them now, so
Oh,
it's pretty sweet.
I believe there's something. Yeah, Fortnite. So they added some Deadpool and Wolverine skins to the game.
So they've had Deadpool skins for a long time, but they did add new ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the ink set, the pen and ink set now.
Yeah.
So they consider it 4 sets, but it's really 2 sets with a accessory. Well, at least for Deadpool. Deadpool has what they consider 4 skins, which is the pen and ink with a mask on, or the mask like halfway up, and then there's like a little accessory you can put on your head.
Yeah.
Or he can put on his head. That's
It's
like
an
it looks like
arrow
an
going
arrow's going through his head.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
So they consider that with the mask on and mask off an extra skin, which it's really not.
Well, but
And then Wolverine has the
it's
pen
just
and
a
ink with
it's just a
mask on and
variant
off.
of the skin. Yeah.
Right, but I mean, if you have that piece, then you automatically have this skin, and then you can add the accessory, kind of like a hat, you know.
Yeah, but you probably can't add that to anybody else. Would be my guess.
You might not be able to, but I mean,
because like they did the same thing
is
with
it really
like
a full new skin or just
they did the same thing with Thor, like with his hammer.
mm-hmm.
Only certain people
right
can hold it. So.
Wield Mjolnir, like Captain America type of thing.
Yeah.
Which but I mean that's not. I wouldn't say it's part of the skin. It's an accessory to the skin.
Right.
You know. I mean they did also add the it's a head pool backpack, which is like a zombie looking
it's in the movie. I've seen I'm trying to stay away from spoilers, but I've seen it in the movie. Yeah, it's in the movie somehow.
Well, they say that there's the little fan on top, and whenever you get an elimination, it spins faster.
That's awesome.
Which is kind of cool. Yeah. And then you can also get the katanas that Deadpool has for a pickaxe, and then I believe the Wolverine claws you can use for any skin.
Really?
And then they have like you can get the Wolverine claws that work for any skin, and then there's weapon skins that are.
It's a pickaxe variant then, so if anybody can use it, it's
just
a pickaxe.
Claws?
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah. And then the Deadpool and Wolverine weapon skins, which all it really is like black and red and blue and yellow. It's not really like I don't think it looks like it focuses on.
Yeah, the gun skins are pretty fucking lame in that game, to be honest. I mean, in every game, I think they're pretty fucking lame. It's usually you get them when you buy like the pack, so it doesn't matter. But you can buy them separately. But I would never buy them separately. I bought a Christmas one separately for Christmas time, and then I bought a St. Patrick's Day one because it was gold with little clovers on it. It was kind of cool. So,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember if I feel like I had gotten a I don't think I had to buy it. I think it was unlocked or something like that. But a Luck of the Irish skin in Call of Duty, like the old World War II or something like that they had.
Yeah, probably.
There was like a game mode that was like Leprechaun or something like that.
Yeah,
kill the Leprechaun.
Yeah, the Leprechaun. Well, it was just regular Warzone in there though, but yeah.
No, I'm not talking about Warzone. This was like a game mode.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they had that too. Yeah, because they used to like in like Christmas time and stuff. They have like a little elf that you can just pops up randomly. Mm-hmm. You can choose to shoot it or not if you want, but you get like shit if you kill it enough times. So yeah.
Yeah. This was a completely different game mode where I think it was like you were trying to fight other people, and if the Leprechaun popped up and you killed it, you got points. Or I don't remember how the game mode went. Someone will tell me and yell at me, call me an idiot.
Right on. Well, I bought Manor Lords. We've talked about that game on here before. It's like Age of Empires. You ever played Age of Empires? An RTS like Halo Wars, like RTS. You build up your base, you build up your army, you go conquer.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking really hard. I've played it twice now, and it's really hard. It's fun, but it's really hard. Still learning it, obviously. But I went back. I was like, I really like this game, but I want to play a simpler version of it. So I went back to Age of Empires 4.
Okay.
And oh my god, I had as much fun as I used to have back in the day playing it. It was a great time.
I've never played either of those. So.
Oh, you've never played an RTS then, like a real time strategy?
I've played some.
Oh yeah,
but I haven't played Age of Empire or
the
other one that you just said.
Yeah, I can see that being a game that I play a lot. Age of Empires. I might look into Halo Wars because I see that's on the list here. I'm not sure why, but
I don't think Halo Wars is on there.
Yeah,
I think
Halo
Star
Wars
Wars is
1,
on there.
play as a Marine, not as a Spartan. It's on the list, bro.
No, no, that's okay. That's something different. Kind
What
of.
is that?
That's So there's a game. It's a fan base game called Branching Sickness, and
Okay.
what it is, it's not out yet. I couldn't find a release date for it. Um, but it's basically a fan made game where you play as a Spartan, or not a Spartan. Sorry, as a Marine, not a Spartan, not ODST.
Mm-hmm.
On it looks like a Forerunner installation from Halo Wars, like the first Halo Wars, and you have to basically fight the Flood to save an AI, right? Kind of like the Oracle type of thing.
Kind of like
And
Cortana,
I don't
Master
know if it's
Chief
Cortana.
Cortana.
Remember Oracle from when you were fighting the Flood or whatever, and you were following the Oracle around, and it would
No, I
was
don't
it the
remember that.
was it the Oracle? I don't,
I
yeah.
remember
Well, there was a
Cortana.
part in Halo. Well, it was Halo 2 where you fought the Flood initially when you first
Yeah.
fought the Flood,
Yep.
and you'd go through the library, and it would open
Fuck,
the
I
door
don't.
or whatever as you.
It's been so long, bro. I don't remember. But
Well,
yeah,
it's
it's
supposed to be during that time period, and you're going to be a Marine this time, but
okay.
you're not going to have like a special suit or anything like that.
Right.
And they're saying like it's supposed to be on Unreal Engine 5 something, 5.2, 5.4, or whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
And they pulled like the original shotgun and upgraded it, made it look like fresh and
Okay.
clean. So I mean, it sounds like a great game, and a lot of people are like waiting for it to come out.
Yeah.
Initially, there was rumor it was supposed to come out 2023, but I couldn't find it anywhere yet. So
Gotcha.
I'm waiting for that. It looks
Gotcha.
like it's supposed to be a great game, but
Yeah. I
stand by.
see. I see you've got the Star Wars Outlaws on here.
Hmm.
Have you seen anything about this?
I've only seen the
It
previews
looks
of the
like
game itself.
shit.
Yeah, it looks
Apparently
like it's
they
supposed to be
pulled
like
it
a
and they're
two
like
like an early
rebuilding it
2000s game.
because yeah, it looks like
It's been
terrible.
yeah yeah. It's
So
supposed to be like everybody was calling for an open world Star Wars game. You know.
why wouldn't you make an open world Star Wars game where you could fly
Yeah.
to the different planets and shit? Like, dude, that would sell so much fucking money.
Oh yeah. Imagine No Man's Sky, but it's Star Wars. You know, it'd be
I've said
everybody
this
would
before on the
pre-order that.
podcast, right?
Yeah.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't like Star Wars? If you don't like Star Wars, you're fuck you.
I mean, I'm not like a obsessed fan of it like a
Yeah,
lot of
but
people
like you
are.
like it,
But
right? I mean, everybody
yeah, it's
likes
I
it,
mean,
right?
yeah,
Yeah,
it was still a fun movie to watch and stuff like that.
yeah,
Which, by
for
the
sure.
way, Jar Jar Binks is supposed to be like a great Sith, by the way.
Yeah, I've heard
So
that. Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought, yeah,
yeah, I've heard that.
good rumor to. But
Yeah,
hopefully it gets turned around. But when I was watching or looking at the preview, it looked like it was a game that was made in like the 90s, early 2000s. Like it
yeah.
was not
It looks fucking bad.
rough. Yeah,
It
looks
looks
rough.
bad.
Yeah, I was like, ugh.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
don't
if this is.
know. But there's been apparently they pulled it now. They're pushing it. They're
Mm,
gonna redo. They've got to redo. It's got to be on better engine or something. I don't know.
yeah,
But yeah,
I'm
I
not sure how it's being.
hopefully they don't just release a piece of shit because a lot of people will buy it
Mm-mm.
and that'll be one that I fucking refund if it's that shitty. But
You wouldn't refund a game. You don't do that.
true, I've never done that before. That's true.
Yeah.
That is very
So
true.
that one,
I've actually never done that in my
that one I
life.
could see people being mad because maybe it is released with content, but it's just such a horribly put together game that
Yeah.
people aren't going to be happy about it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just have to see what happens with it. Um
Like how long did they wait to bring out Hogwarts Legacy? And that was an amazing game.
yeah,
I don't think I knew
it was put
anybody.
out really good.
You returned it because you didn't really know Harry Potter, but people who are Harry Potter fans, I didn't hear anybody who was a Harry Potter fan that
All,
didn't like
all,
the game.
honestly, the only reason I returned it was because, and you say
It
this
took.
didn't happen, but
Hmm.
I know, like, because I bought it like a year out. I bought
Hmm.
it with Reap and Becky because we read a article that there was going to be multiplayer in it or co-op in it.
The co-op was supposed to be a mod though. It wasn't ever supposed to be part
Yeah,
of the
but
game.
we had read like somewhere, and it was a reputable place where we read that they were talking about putting multiplayer in it. That's the only reason I bought it was because I thought I would be able to play it with Reap and Becky. It's not that I
You
don't.
might have been reading an article about people talking about the mod or
It
something
could
like
have
that.
it
I
could
don't
have
know.
been. I don't know, but it was like a year before the game came out when they first released to where you could pre-order it. I
Hmm.
pre-ordered it because I was like, oh, I Harry Potter is it's okay. Like I like the movies. but I'm not like super into it. But
Yeah,
like,
if you don't know which order the movies are in,
yeah,
you know.
I don't know the
Yeah,
names of them, but I've seen them all,
right.
most of them, I think. But I just thought I would play with them, but no big deal. But yeah, I ended up returning it just because I was like, I just don't see myself playing this enough to be worth the $80 I think I reserved it for. So
Yeah, I mean, I liked Harry Potter. Like, I like the movies. I think
yeah,
it's a fun little fictional kind of thing, and
yeah, for sure.
being able to play in the fictional world that you've watched since, like, I mean, since elementary school,
Yeah,
when the first book came out,
right.
that I've been with Harry Potter. So to have that kind of a game come out and I can actually play in the movies I watched and stuff like
Yeah.
that, it's kind of awesome.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
I mean,
I don't
but
hate on anybody for playing it or
they're
liking it. I mean,
they're
I
actually
still
supposed to
people
be.
play it still.
So I played the beta for the Quidditch,
Yeah.
which I wasn't really supposed to talk about. That one's supposed to be, I think, a 4-player game. So if you want to play Quidditch, that's up to 4 players. That one's already set to
Is
be.
that where you have to chase the snitch? Or is it what's it called?
One person chases the snitch, but
See,
you've got like the
look at that.
quarrel and stuff like that.
I
And
know, dude. I know Harry Potter. There's a
I
snitch,
know.
little golden snitch. I know what it is.
Yeah.
See, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoever
Um,
catches that, like, gets
yeah, you win
instantly
automatically,
a
right?
win.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, not in the game,
Not
but
in the game. Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah. I
Did I say
mean,
that?
let's see here. Let's go back up to the top. I know I skipped around a lot. Transformers One. It's a
Mm-hmm.
prequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel before, like, it, like, anything was like a war start. The war started or anything like that. It was before that.
Okay.
It's an animated series that's coming out
Oh,
on
okay.
September 20th. It's a movie, not a series. I misspoke. It's a movie, not a series. September 20th, only in theaters. Um, Chris Hemsworth is
Chris
Optimus Prime.
Hemsworth, huh?
Mm-hmm. Optimus
Thor.
Prime. Yeah, Thor. Thor
Wow.
is going to be Optimus Prime as well.
Hmm,
I mean, his voice,
he's
when
got
I
a good
watched the
voice.
preview,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it fit pretty well. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not like you're
They'll have to
used to
use
with
they'll have to
Optimus
use a
Prime.
voice changer probably, right? A little bit.
It
No?
sounded just like
Wow, okay.
Chris Hemsworth to me. I mean, he might have gargled a little bit to make his voice deeper,
Yeah.
you know, but for the
I love
most part, I
Optimus
mean,
Prime.
yeah, so do I. Who Autobots roll out.
Right.
Great, great.
Right.
But it shows Optimus and Megatron as like minors and stuff like that. Apparently, you weren't just
On
automatically a
Cybertron?
fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're in
you weren't just
Cybertron.
you weren't just a fighter automatically. You had positions from what I'm seeing in the previews, anyways. And they were minors, and then some sort of war or fight broke out, and then they had to go up and start fighting.
Yeah.
And then when they started fighting with each other, I guess Megatron and Optimus took different paths,
Ah,
and they ended up
makes
having to
sense.
fight each other, and they had to stop Megatron, and that's where the Decepticons and
Yeah. And Autobots. Yeah.
Autobots kind of came
Wow.
about. So I guess that was the war between them and how they started, and you know whatever it was.
So what is this Speak No Evil movie or something? Or is it a game?
Nope, it's a movie.
Okay.
Looks real good. I don't know his name. Who played the young version of Professor X on X-Men?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
No clue.
He also played in the movie Split.
His name is James McAvoy.
Okay, so he is, from what it looks like.
Ooh, he's a good
again,
actor. Yeah, Split.
he is
He
a good
played
actor. He's a
good
really
in
good
Split,
actor.
yeah.
Yep, Split. Yep. He So it looks like they're like a family who met on like vacation or something like that, and he offers this family to come to his property and relax or something like that. And then
Okay.
next thing you know, in the movie, like they're eating or something, and the mother from the family that invited them over says, like, tells the family they invited, like, tells the daughter, when you eat, chew with your mouth closed. And like the girl's mom is like, please don't speak to my daughter like that. And then next thing you know, it's like you just see this family's aura change, and
Oh shit.
the son there like doesn't ever talk and stuff like that, and it shows like his tongue was cut out or something.
Oh
So
damn.
it's like, are you supposed to be completely like obedient to this family or what? I don't know.
Yeah,
But
obviously.
they talk about leaving, and just like any horror movie, their tire gets slashed. They get a flat tire, and apparently they don't know how to change a spare. So I mean, oh, that's unfortunate. Like,
Seems
oh, I'll
about
just
right
change it.
nowadays.
Yeah. I'll just drive up the road on my flat tire for a little bit, like a mile or
Right,
two,
right.
change it, and I'll
Fuck
be
it.
all right. Yeah,
Fuck it.
yeah. Stay here and die, or drive on flat tires.
Figure out a
I'll
way to
chance it.
change it. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll chance it. Thanks.
All
Yeah,
right. All right.
but it is what it is. I don't. You know how
Yeah,
horror movies go. Like the
yeah,
obvious
yeah.
shit you're
Oh
supposed to
yeah.
do, they are like, what does that mean? How does that
Everybody
work?
goes upstairs. Get the
Yeah,
fuck out and run.
yeah.
Just run,
Run.
man.
Why are you
Yeah.
running upstairs? You literally ran past the front door to go upstairs, and you could
Yeah.
have ran out the front door.
Yeah. And just fucking run. Pick a direction and
Just run.
go. Straight.
Yeah.
Just run. Yeah.
Run to your neighbor's house and be like, hey, can you help me?
That's why we would never get killed in a horror movie, guy. Because we know how to run
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So Rings of Power. Multiple rings that are made. What? Is this Lord of the Rings?
It is Lord of the Rings TV
Oh.
series that's coming out.
Oh.
It's gonna be on Prime only. There's a
Okay.
TV series, or is it gonna be a movie? I don't know. Now I don't know.
I just fucking paid for Netflix
like
for
it's
a month
I think
for
it's a
Cobra
TV
Kai
series.
season 6.
Mm. Haven't watched a single episode, but people always call me
it's
Cobra
so
Kai,
good.
so
It's so good.
I've heard
So
that.
good.
But I'm just like, it's got a little sting to it whenever they say my name like that, Cobra Kai, and I'm like,
Cobra Kai never dies, Kai.
yeah, but I mean, in the first
Strike hard,
Karate
strike
Kid,
first.
they
no
were
mercy.
they were the bad guys. So
Or were they?
yes,
I mean, if you watch season 1 of Cobra Kai, you find out maybe they weren't the bad guys.
I mean, regardless, the one kid tried to break his leg and did an illegal move.
But why?
So...
But why? Okay, first of all, that dude came to town, tried to steal his girlfriend, dumped water on him for no reason. Daniel LaRusso.
Oh.
If you watch the series, okay, like if you watch like the first episode of the series, they completely play everything from Johnny Lawrence's side. Like Daniel LaRusso just showed up and started fucking with him and trying to take his girlfriend and fucking with him at school and shit. And it plays like Daniel LaRusso's the bad guy. It turns it around. And it fucking makes sense because if you watch the movie. I mean,
but if I go into a wrestling match, right? Like I wrestled in high school. If I go into a wrestling match and I have a problem with the guy that I'm wrestling, I don't try and like break his arm or something in wrestling. I'll try and beat him in a wrestling match, but I'll do it fair.
Okay, so I have a little different perspective on this. Okay, so
you try and do it dirty.
When I used to fight MMA, right?
Right.
And like if you seen somebody had like their knee wrapped up or something, like you want to win.
Yeah, but kicking their leg is fair game.
Yeah.
So that you're still doing it within the rules.
Right.
What he did in the first movie was not within the rules.
In your eyes, maybe not.
Not in my eyes. Even that red carded. He got kicked out of there, and then
he lost a point. It's okay. It's okay. He
no, he didn't lose a point. The kid that did it got kicked out.
Oh yeah. Well, see, Johnny Lawrence didn't do that though.
No, he didn't.
The other guy from Cobra Kai did.
Yeah, and then he apologized right after he did it. It was like, I'm so sorry. Like,
right.
A little fucking late.
Yeah.
Conscience came in a little late there, bud.
Anyway, but do you have Netflix?
No. Wait. Yes, I do.
You should check it out, man. It's really fucking good. It's really good.
I'll think about it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
All right, so
August 29th, though.
Yeah. Back to this movie. Sorry, Ring of Power.
It's already come out
on Prime Video. It's already out.
Yes.
Came out 2 days ago.
It looks good. It looks real good. Like same or better quality as like the Lord of the Rings movies.
I've never been into Lord of the Rings.
Oh well, I mean they're long though. I mean, so people.
That's why.
That's probably where it turns off a lot of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was in high school, like freshman or sophomore in high school. And a buddy of mine went and seen the last one, The King or whatever.
Return of the King.
Return of the King, and I just remember thinking like, oh yeah, this movie's gonna be over at like 10:00, and it wasn't over until like 11:30. And like,
real long
I was like, I was gonna get in trouble for being super fucking late, and I just remember like 4 times where I thought, okay, it's over, good, it's over, and then it just fucking played for another 20-30 minutes. It's like, fuck this, dude. I don't want to fucking
it's just
leave.
Like them talking at the castle, and
it's like, get me the fuck out of here. But
so in the beginning of that movie, they talk about Saren, right? So I think this is supposed to be like the prequel where he kind of gets his start. It shows him like not in a suit of armor, but it shows like the start of his helmet. He walks out of fire, and they're like, "What should I call you?" And he doesn't say Saren, but he's like, "Oh, call me the maker of whatever."
Yeah,
whatever it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. I got you.
All right, man, chill out. Stop yelling at me.
I might actually watch it though. If it can't be too fucking long if it's a TV series.
Yeah, I mean, you
So
could watch the first episode and just
yeah,
be like,
yeah. See if
all
I
right,
like it or
cool,
not. Yeah.
or not cool. Yeah.
Um. Okay.
Godfather or Fight Night,
Fight
$1
Night
Million
Million
Heist
Dollar Heist on Peacock only.
comes out
What the fuck is that?
September 5th. So it was a preview I saw for Peacock. It's a Peacock exclusive, and it starts off with Kevin Hart basically talking about how there's the Black Godfather, Frank Moten,
Okay.
and there's not a lot that I could take away from the preview,
Sam
but
Jackson's in it.
Samuel L. Jackson, Don Cheadle, Terrence Howard, Taraji Henson, Kevin Hart. All in it.
It's about after Muhammad Ali beats Jerry Quarry. Okay.
And somebody tries to steal from Frank Moten, I think, is what it looks
Yeah.
like. And Kevin Hart's like one of those guys, like, you know who you're fucking stealing from,
Yeah.
type of thing. So
I got you. I got you.
It was all over the place in the preview. Like, you have no idea who's on whose side and
Yeah.
what's going where. And I thought it was funny because Terrence Howard and Don Cheadle are in it at the same time, which is kind of funny because they both played as War Machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Terrence Howard started it, and then after that, Don Cheadle took over.
Terrence Howard lost a lot of money on that deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A lot of money.
There was something that happened with that or something. He talked about it on the Joe Rogan Experience.
It is on the list. What do you think about
Oh, yeah.
fucking RDJ being Doctor Doom, dude? I love it.
I don't know, man. I'm back and forth on it. And I know there's a comic that basically like Doctor Doom and
becomes Iron Man, yeah.
Tony Stark, they switch bodies.
So, but there's a ton of different ways for it to happen. What I think's gonna happen. I'm huge into this shit. Obviously, I have the Infinity Stones tattooed on my fucking arm, and like Thor's hand, I huge into the.
What's Thor's hammer's name? Why would you say
Mjolnir.
Thor's hammer?
Mjolnir. Everybody knows it's Thor's hammer.
Not everybody knows, okay? But anyways.
Anyway, there's tons of different ways they can do it, but you got to remember they're in like all this multiverse shit's going on. So it could just be Tony Stark was him in a different universe. So I mean, obviously that has happened because everybody's been Doctor Doom in a multiverse. So I think it's gonna be something simple like that. Honestly, I mean, I know that there's one where they're in college together and Doctor Doom like switches bodies with Tony Stark then he has all this money and shit.
Right.
That could happen. Great, whatever. I'm just so excited about it because I hope that some of the Avengers that knew Tony Stark see him as Doctor Doom and shit like that. Like, I hope that happens.
Right.
Because
my only thing is every time that there's been like some sort of prediction of what's going to happen, never goes.
It's been wrong. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not even close. Like,
yeah, but I think what they do is they do shit like this. And then they wait for all the buzz. Then they're like, we have to find a way that nobody's fucking right. Nobody's fucking right.
We can't come anywhere close to that.
If we've learned anything from the Marvel movies, it's don't fucking worry about it. It's gonna be fucking great.
My question
Just don't worry about it.
My question is, so obviously Iron Man died.
Yeah.
Old spoiler alert, kind of. The question is this that multiverse, right? Where maybe it is they switch bodies. Do they switch back? And does he become Iron Man again?
Could happen, man. It could happen. I don't see him becoming Iron Man again.
Iron Man again.
Because he already says he doesn't really want to play the character anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he would, I think, when he's on Rogan, he said he would, but nobody wants to see it. Which is bullshit. Everybody wants to see him as Iron Man forever because it's one of the greatest characters ever fucking made.
It started the whole MCU.
Yeah.
The real MCU.
Yeah, it really did. Yeah. But I'm just stoked for it. He's such a great actor.
This is supposed to bring in awesome. The Fantastic Four as well.
Yes.
With like Pedro Pascal and stuff.
Yeah, it's going to bring in the Fantastic Four into
Fantastic Four to the MCU because,
yeah.
I mean, they started off very similar to what was it, Daredevil or something like that, where they start off with Fox. And
something like that.
They did the first two,
but now Disney owns
like,
Fox.
First one did great.
Yeah,
right. Well, initially Disney couldn't do anything with it because Fox owned it, and then they did the first one and the second one. The second one, the Silver Surfer, kind of tanked, and then they tried to reboot it, and it just plummeted at the box office.
I've liked all the Silver Surfer shit. So I like Green Lantern. So,
Oh, so did I. Yeah, with
yeah, I
Ryan
thought it was
Reynolds.
fucking good. And everybody
Yeah, I
says
thought
it
it was
was
a good
shit.
movie.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
So,
I
I just
like the
watched it a
Deadpool
couple weeks ago. It
movie.
was really good.
I will say the
Deadpool 2
Wolverine
fucking
origin,
sucked.
the Wolverine origin with
I watched it last
Deadpool in
night.
it.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was a
The
bad Deadpool.
Deadpool spot
It was
was bad. The
horrible.
whole rest of the movie was fucking amazing.
The rest of it was good,
Yeah.
yeah. But the Deadpool part was
I remember
horrible.
I remember when that movie got leaked with
Mm-hmm.
like super early without the CGI. I had a copy of it
Right.
and watched it without the CGI. It was still fucking great without the CGI,
Mm-hmm.
but they lost hundreds of millions of dollars, I bet, because of that.
Oh
Because
yeah, once they
because
ruined Deadpool.
I didn't care to go. Well, I didn't care to go see it in the theater. I thought that was a movie I would have went and saw in the theater, or I would have at
Mm-hmm.
least paid to rent, or I would have bought it. But I saw the copy that was great quality, other than like most of the CGI wasn't in it.
Right.
That was one of the first big leaks on the internet for like a
Mm-hmm.
big fucking movie like that.
I think I
So
remember that. But
they lost a lot. Yeah, it was crazy. They lost a lot of money. There were spots where his claws weren't there,
mm-hmm.
you know, because the CGI
Yeah.
wasn't there. But
Right. Yeah.
most of
Yeah.
the shit was there. So
Yeah. I'm
but
pretty sure I saw parts of that anyways, but I didn't watch the whole thing. I bought the
yeah.
actual movie and then watched it. But
Well, you know, at the
still,
beginning of the movie, he has bone claws, right? The
correct.
claws are
Yes.
bone
Because
before
it
he got
shows him as a kid, right?
yeah, before
Yeah.
he got the
Before he was
adamantium.
injected.
So
Right.
we didn't. I didn't. You know, back then I didn't really know that he didn't have the adamantium. I thought he always had it as Wolverine, because playing
Right.
video games as Wolverine and shit as a kid.
Right. It always metal claws. Yeah.
But we thought when the movie first started, like, oh, that's one of the CGI things. His claws look like shit, but because they were fucking bone,
They were
and he
bone.
didn't
Yeah.
have the adamantium yet. So
Yeah.
yeah. But that's just something funny I thought I would share.
I will say, there's also the possibility, when it comes to Doctor Doom, that there's a variant of Kang, which the character who's playing King, Jonathan Majors, is no longer in the MCU. Period. Like they've
Yeah,
figured him out,
I don't know
right? Because
why.
of his charges
Oh,
that he had.
really? Oh, he's got charged. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. Just look up his charges. But there is a variant that was an Egyptian uh, pharaoh that
Okay.
had like the powers and stuff of like that of Kang that might have looked different than what Jonathan Majors
I'm
looks
kind
like.
of bummed
Maybe to
out
bring that
because
in,
I
but
thought the Kang thing could be really fucking cool
so
for
did I.
the
Well, initially it
MCU.
was supposed to be the
But if you got to pick
Avengers
between
Kang. Yeah,
Kang and Doctor Doom, I mean, Doctor Doom's a bad motherfucker.
right.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Either way, I'm excited about everything they're doing. I'm excited.
Hopefully it'll come back. Yeah,
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
last what is it, like 4 or 5 movies have just been, they've tanked. Like
I've
they've
loved
lost
them
so
all.
much money on the last.
Well, I shouldn't say I
movie.
loved them all. I didn't watch Shang-Chi because I don't fucking care about that.
That was a good one. The 10 Rings.
Was it
That was a
good?
good one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
It confused me reading about it. But like all
I'm
the
not
Ant-Man
surprised with
movies
you.
I've
Yeah.
watched, the
Mm-hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxies, Thor's, they've all been really
Same.
good.
Yeah.
I
Well, the ones
watched
that came out recently were like, what was it? The Marvels.
Yeah, that
With
shit's
like
gonna
the
tank because it's not characters that are
yeah, they
super
had
well
like
known.
characters of the spin-off that were like introduced at the end of the TV show, and then all of a
Yeah,
sudden like there's no origin story or anything, and it's just
yeah,
like we're gonna throw these people in there, and
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
it didn't make much sense. But
which like Batman, they should never make another fucking origin story ever. We've seen it 1,000
no,
goddamn
we've
times.
we've
Just like
seen his
Spider-Man,
origin 100
we've
times.
seen Spider-Man's
Yeah.
origin 1,000 times. We don't need to see that shit anymore.
You sure?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Please,
Okay,
please,
just
fucking
making
no.
sure.
But
They didn't do one with what's his name that plays the
Affleck?
newest Spider-Man? No, not Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck's fucking Batman. Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. Yeah. No, they didn't. Tom Holland.
With what's his name? Yeah, Tom Holland.
Yeah. No, they didn't. Thank God.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right? Because he jumped in during the wars, right? Captain
No,
America Civil Wars. That was his first appearance, wasn't it?
Maybe. I think.
That's
No, I
where
think
he played. That's where he
I
first
think
played
his movie.
Spider-Man.
Did his movie come out first?
I thought it came out after.
Oh,
I don't know
it
now.
could be. I don't know. Either way. Yeah. I just watched that the other day too. Been watching a lot of movies lately. Been watching a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing really new though, but I've been watching that.
This might excite you.
Go.
Halo series
Oh yeah, I heard they have a new director.
might have.
Christopher
Nolan said that he's interested in buying the rights to the Halo series.
Oh, dude, I fucking hope.
It hasn't been confirmed and hasn't like there's nothing signed over or anything like that, but For people who don't know Christopher Nolan, he directed like Interstellar, Inception, Oppenheimer. Great. He's done a lot of great movies. I think he's a pretty well-known
Yeah, he's a
director. So,
huge director. Yeah, yeah. I would be
and
super excited to see that.
apparently, on nights they were recording The Dark Knight, like they had the Dark Knight shoots or something like that,
Hmm.
he would have his crew playing Halo.
Oh,
So
really?
he's like he knows Halo. He's a fan of Halo.
Well,
Is what I've been told.
what he
So
needs to do is he just needs to get like a group of like 20 fucking people that are age 35 to 45 and
mm,
just be like,
and
hey,
just have them.
what do you guys want to see? Like, what do you want
Yeah,
out of Halo? Like, what's
just
Halo to you?
just follow the game. Well, that was the thing too. Was they were talking about like if he were to take over, would he change it from a TV series to a movie or multiple movies, right? And B, what streaming platform would it be on? Would it still be on Paramount or would it switch over to like HBO Max because he has
Well,
a rep with
it
HBO?
probably if he's well, he does a lot of shit with HBO because like all of
So
his
he might
movies are on HBO. Yeah, I would think it'd probably go on HBO, and
right,
HBO ain't afraid to throw money at shit either. So
right. So would he do a movie or a TV series?
I would hope he
I
would
don't
do a
know. I don't know.
series. I would
It
rather
would,
see a series because
a
you
series is
can't
nice.
tell
Yeah.
the Halo story in 3 movies
No.
correctly,
No.
in my opinion. You know,
Right. Yeah.
and
A
plus if the
series, a
first
TV
movie,
series would be
if
nice.
the first movie, I mean, I don't know. It's above my pay grade, so I don't do
But
that shit. But oh, it looks
what
fucking
I'm hearing
awesome.
is that he would more than likely go through Halo 1, 2, 3, and make his movies based off the game compared to what the TV show did, where it was just kind
Yeah,
of similar but off tandem. I mean, I liked the first season of the TV series, even though it wasn't anything to do with like what we
yeah.
remember
The second
Halo
season
being
kind of
about.
sucked.
I haven't watched it. I don't have the Paramount login or
Oh,
anything like
gotcha.
that,
Okay,
so I haven't been able to watch it.
I gotcha.
But I mean,
Yeah,
I plan on still trying to watch it when I can, and that way I can at least just see why it was.
I can
So I
I
mean, I've
can
seen reasons, but
I gotta try to figure out what my login is for that, but I could send it to you.
you say that, but every
Yeah,
time
but I
you're
don't know what
supposed
the
to send
fuck
me a
it is. I'll just
login.
have to reset the fucking password on it because I don't
Yeah,
remember what
we'll see
account
if
I
I
have.
ever get it. It'll be like the
Yeah,
20th time I've been told I'll get it and
right,
never
right.
get anything.
Yeah.
What a surprise!
Dude, my kids ask me what it is, and I'm like, fuck, I don't know. Got so many different accounts and
You
shit.
think I write
Dude, I
that shit
signed up
down
for
and remember it?
I signed up for Netflix last night. I signed up for 2 different fucking accounts. So I have 2 accounts on Netflix right now. I gotta take care of that today or tomorrow probably.
Smart.
But yeah. I fucking
That
paid for
sounds
it
like something you
twice. I
do
was like,
for
God
sure.
damn it, man.
Are you gonna ask for a refund?
Yeah, I am. Probably won't fucking get it, but
That'd be great.
there was something else I wanted to talk about, and I can't fucking think of what it was. I was just thinking about it a minute ago, but we finished talking about it.
You tried googling it?
No, there was something I wanted to bring up.
Was it the Russo brothers? Something to do with the MCU?
No, I don't think
Hmm.
so.
Oh, I don't know.
Xbox Series. Ooh, we'll be able to watch Discord directly on console. That's pretty badass.
When someone's streaming, which I mean might
Yeah,
be good. So say you don't have like a streaming service or something like that,
yeah.
and you want to watch something on your TV, you can just pull up Discord on your TV, and if someone's streaming it in Discord, you can watch it on your TV through Discord.
Through it with an Xbox, yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
it's only on the
The
Series
new
X,
series.
S, and the One.
I've thought
Yeah.
more and more about buying a new Xbox because the only fucking game I want to play that's not on console or that's not on PC is fucking NCAA though. But at the same time, like I don't like playing NBA or NFL or any of those sports games
Mm-hmm.
on PC.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, they did. I mean, I guess you missed it. Apparently, they had a big Xbox discount on Prime Day through
Oh,
Prime.
they did. Damn
My
it.
friend Casey so his daughters both have an Xbox, and then he bought a PlayStation when it was on sale. But when Xbox had their sale, he bought another Xbox. So now all three of them are back on Xbox.
Yeah, I might try to hold out till Black Friday. My cousin's got an Xbox Series S and a PS5. And I was like, "Hey man, can I borrow the Xbox for like a month or two? Like then I'll give you NCAA." It's like,
No.
would but my kids play it? Like they play that and don't play my PlayStation, so I like that. I'm like, I get it.
There is for anybody who does like this Cyber Monday. Speaking of Black Friday, make sure
Yeah.
you go to I can't think of the whatever it is right now, but there's like a certain thing you can put in front of the website for Amazon, and it'll tell you like the price history. So if you're going into
Oh,
because there's a lot of controversy with Amazon. I think there's a
yeah.
possible case going out because during Prime days they were like jacking prices just before
You just
and
before
then
and
saying it
then
was on
bringing them
sale.
back down, right? Yeah.
Right, which more than likely my question would be, can they sue them for that because they price hiked before? But there's also the whole case about like people were paying more when they were on like Prime. They were supposed to be
Really?
getting a discount for
Huh.
like shipping and stuff like that, but the cost of the item itself cost more for people on Prime than people who didn't have Prime. So really it was
Weird.
the same cost you were paying because you were getting free shipping, but it was already in the cost of the item.
So I had heard all that shit going on,
Mhm.
and I had bought some stuff for the 3D printer, right?
Right.
And it's shit that I don't need. So, and I knew I might return it anyway. So
Mhm.
I bought a board. I bought the wrong board by mistake, and then I
Mm.
bought something that's just not working the way I thought it was going to work. It's a leveler thing.
Right.
So I I went to return those, and I bought them both on Prime Day, and they were like $10 off, and it was correct pricing for the shit that I bought. So because it's $10 more now. Obviously, I'm not going to get that. I'll get what I paid for it on Prime Day, but I didn't have that issue. Is what I'm saying. Like it was $30 for the board, and now the board's $40, and it said it was $10 off on Prime Day. Same thing with the extruder. It was like 35, and it's 45 now. So
Right, but how much was it a couple months before Prime Day?
yeah,
Because what
I don't
also
know.
happens is they raise the price, right? They bring the price up a couple months or a month in advance.
Yeah.
Then they say, here's a discount. They bring it back down to the original price.
Uh huh.
And then after that, they bring it back up to the price they said it was on discount from and
Yeah,
leave it at that price.
I guess I don't know. I mean, last time when I first got the printers was a couple weeks before Prime Day. So, but that was I'd looked at them before that, and I figured I'd see if they'd be cheaper on Prime Day, and they were the $40 and $45 then. So maybe looked after that. So I don't know. After they bumped them up, could be. I'm
Right.
just saying. Yeah, I don't think I had a problem with it, but maybe I did. I'm not sure. God, there was
Well,
something else I wanted to fucking talk about, and I can't fucking think of what it was.
was it something to do with Twitch?
I don't know, man. I'm drawing a fucking huge fucking blank. There was something.
I couldn't tell you.
All right, just
I
talk
will
about
tell
something
you.
else.
Yeah, I will tell you. Twitch. I saw this, I think, in my inbox or notifications or something like that on
Got it.
Twitch.
Okay, go.
If you buy you might want to write it down. If you buy a sub or gift a sub by August 19th, you get 3 months of Apple
Apple
TV.
TV. Yep.
Yep. So if anybody who has Twitch wants to
I'm
just
not doing
pay
it because I know I'm gonna
$5.99
fucking
for,
get locked in and fucking I'm gonna pay for it because I'm an
you're
idiot
gonna
and
forget.
forget that shit.
I since I switched over, my wife and I are on the same phone plan now. Since I switched over, I have that thing in my settings on my phone that continue pops up and says 3 months of free Apple TV. But anytime I sign up for it, I instantly go into my calendar and put out 3 months, like cancel your Apple TV.
Oh, right, right.
So that's what I do with
Um.
anything I sign up for. What was
So
the thing you thought about now?
okay, Doctor Disrespect made a
Oh, the
post on Twitter.
chess and checkers.
Yeah, he's coming back. I don't know. It's a
Seems that
picture.
way.
It's a picture of him playing chess, and then the other side of the
Uh-huh.
board is checkers. So it's like
Right.
I'm playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers.
Right.
And he went at people in the comments that were going after him. It was pretty
Oh, I
good.
saw that.
It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
They're like, "What is that? You playing playing games with a minor?"
Yeah, it was.
He was
Yeah,
like, "Hey, she, her, they, them, or whatever it was," and
yeah.
yeah, it
Fucking
was.
Doctor Disrespect. So I'm really curious to how that's gonna. I would imagine he's gonna come back soon. I mean, why post that if you're not coming back soon?
There was rumors that he might be having another Twitch lawsuit for something.
He could for this getting out. Honestly, if there was NDAs and shit about this and nobody was
Right.
supposed to talk about it, I mean, I mean because he from what I read, he still can't even talk about it. And
Hmm.
there was obviously, or I also read that they were using tactics to try to catch him. So
Right.
I'm curious if maybe he can release more, and maybe he's innocent. You know, maybe they catfished him and trapped him. You know, didn't say it till later. I don't know. I hope that's the
Again,
case. I love Doctor
yeah. Again,
Disrespect, but if you're fucking messaging minors and you know they're minor, you're fucking scum.
right.
So,
All right.
but again, we still don't know the whole story. So,
Correct.
hopefully we do.
I mean, I've never even seen like the chat logs or
Yeah,
anything like
I
that.
don't. Nobody that
The
I
only
know of
thing I'm
has seen
going
them.
based off of is the fact that he in his tweet said that he maybe went a little too far in his messages.
Yeah.
But
right.
I don't know what that entails.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was that could be something about like, I don't know, like talking like a PG-13, not necessarily in a sexual way by any means, but just like about games or death or anything like that. So
yeah, we
I don't know what it entails, but just the way he said it just sounded weird.
Yeah, it sounded kind of creepy. Squid Games 2, December 26th. Is Netflix doing this, or what's up with this?
I believe so. Yeah. It's supposed to be a continuation, obviously, off the first one, but I believe the main protagonist from the first one is supposed to be joining the Squid Games on the second one to try and stop the Squid Games. I think they also already have the third one planned and recording too. And Squid Games 3, like the third season, is supposed to be the last season.
Okay.
Is what I'm hearing. I believe so. But at least Squid Games 2 is coming out this December. Now we have a release date for it.
Right on.
How are you going to listen to it? Dubbed, or you going to listen to it with subtitles?
I watched the first one dubbed.
I think I did too.
Didn't know there was another option, and then subtitles? I tried to. Yeah, I didn't know that was an option.
You didn't know subtitles was an option?
No, I didn't know watching it without it dubbed was an option.
Oh, okay.
Because that was the only one that I saw on Netflix. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll check it out."
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So because there was two different ways you could watch it.
Yeah. So I think I only ever just clicked on the one that was like whatever popped up for me, and
that's what I did. That. Yeah, and my daughter, because my daughter came in, and she's like, "Why aren't you watching it with subtitles? It's so much better." I'm like, "Oh, I did. Why would I always have subtitles on, but they were English subtitles because it was dubbed in English."
They're speaking in English. Why would I have English subtitles on?
What are you fucking talking about? She's like, "Oh, you're supposed to watch it in whatever language with." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
Is it Korean?
But I loved the show. So,
well,
I think I'll probably watch it the same way again if it's dubbed.
The thing that's hard for me is when I'm watching something in a different language and I'm reading the English subtitles, I have a hard time watching the show and like fully absorbing the show.
Yeah.
Just because I'm trying to read the subtitles and then I'm looking back up at what's happening. And I'm just constantly trying to. I've
kind of gotten used to that because I've become one of those people that has subtitles on all the time.
Right. Well, so do I for my wife, because she's like, "That's too loud. I'm trying to sleep," and I'm like, "All right, my man."
Yeah. I just have them on all the time on all my TVs. I just like it, like having it there. Because sometimes you don't understand something somebody says, and I'm just used to I kind of read it now without even noticing I'm reading it. So
that happened when I was watching Swamp People. I was like, "What did he just say?"
Okay. Whoa! You can understand everything on Swamp People. All right, it's perfect.
I mean, for the most part, but there's like parts where it's like it's real quiet and you can't really tell what they're saying.
Right.
What? The deep Louisiana accent.
Right. So GTA is pushed to 2026. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, that game's going to be so massive, dude. It does suck because I want it now. But I just installed GTA 5. I'm going to play the campaign again.
By the time GTA 6 comes out, it's going to be on Unreal Engine 6.
Right? I'm fine with it.
So, I mean, it's not like the developers are pushing it back, I guess. It's more, it's SAG-AFTRA, which is the Screen Actors Guild, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, have gone on strike. And they're pretty much not consenting to a contract that is allowing AI in the detriment of its members. So,
yeah, I mean,
which
AI can do a lot
apparently,
now.
Yeah, SAG-AFTRA is part of like a lot, like Rockstar and Epic and stuff like that. They're a part of a lot of gaming industries. So, will this delay other games as well? I don't know.
Yeah, hard telling, man.
I mean, it's possible that it will, but you never really can tell.
Right.
There's also the last thing I have listed. I mean, there could be something else you might want to talk about. Someone is suing Elden Ring.
Oh.
The reason they're suing is because apparently they're saying that they're missing a lot of the game's content because the game is too hard. So because the game is too hard,
get the fuck out of here.
They're missing out on a lot of
losers. The game. Okay.
So they're suing because they paid for a game that they can't really enjoy all of the content for.
I mean, I understand. I guess I kind of understand. Like some games are like super hard, and you're like, oh, I wish I would have. Then what was that fucking game?
I give up. What?
Far Cry 5. Okay,
Okay.
it had so much fucking extra shit you can do. I'm like, there's no way any human's gonna actually do this. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I restarted the fucking game. I
Mm-hmm.
pulled the fucking maps up on my computer, and I found every fucking item in the game. And they have like 5 different things: Zippos, comic books, magazines or something,
Right.
little bears, like totems and shit. Like, there's a lot of shit. Like, just fucking play the game, dude. That's the dumbest shit ever. If they fucking lose, that's gonna be the dumbest fucking lawsuit of all time. If
If
they
the
win,
Elden Rings
if Elden
loses,
Ring loses, yeah. If the people,
I'll have faith in humanity if they lose.
who
Like,
Elden
can you
Ring,
imagine if Elden Ring loses?
yeah.
Yeah, if they lose, I'll have lost faith in
Oh,
humanity.
Lost Faith. Okay, yeah. No
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
I, I just don't. There's got to be like a trillion comments that just say "get good."
Oh my
There has to
god,
be.
yeah. Yeah. I've
There's
heard that
no.
game's extremely fucking hard. They like said it from the beginning.
Yeah,
This game is really fucking hard. All the Dead Stole games are super fucking hard. All of them.
yeah. I mean, people were
That's why people
negatively
like them.
reviewing the game because it was hard. And it's like you've already beat the main game, and a lot of people beat it with ease. And people were saying it like it wasn't really a challenge. Like obviously, some people are going to say it's hard, but other
Yeah.
people were like, "This is way too easy." So they made the game harder. But there's still meta like builds out there where people. I saw a dude beating the expansion with literally a bucket on his head, and that was it. He
Yeah,
would
there's
literally
we talked a couple weeks about some dude that like that can beat the fucking game in like 20
yeah
minutes or something,
naked
right?
yeah
Yeah.
as a level. Well, there's also a guy who can beat it as a level 1. But all you have to do once you
People are
learn the
fucking
patterns
dumb.
of the boss, that's it. That's
Well, some people are just fucking trash, Kai. Some people are just
yeah.
absolute
That's
trash.
yeah. That's true.
Before we sign off here, Travis is not here. He couldn't get his kid to sleep. So, TJ,
Dang it, TJ.
damn it. And Zeus went and picked up a new dog. He went and rescued a dog 3 hours away from his house. So he thought he was gonna be back in time. Was not. So he's not here. But
I'm just
yeah,
set up for Friday next time.
they
Okay.
should be here next week. Yeah. Well, something with the shelter that he talked to. He wanted to go pick up the dog on Saturday. And they're like, we don't hold dogs past 24 hours because people just don't show up to pick them up. I get it, you
Hmm.
know. But yeah, I mean, I think I'm done, man. Are you good or?
Yeah, I think I got everything I needed out.
Yeah,
Pretty positive.
we're good. We're
Yeah.
over 50. We're over 50 minutes, so I mean, we're good to go.
Well, look at us go.
If you want
We
to,
did it.
you know,
Roll us out. Yeah.
yeah, want to roll us out.
Appreciate everybody for watching / listening to the podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube. Otherwise, you might not get the actual notification that we've created another video.
Yeah,
Let us know in the comments if you want us to talk about something. That way we can talk about it next week. Helps us push a lot as well. We are on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Rumble. Rumble's a big one. We have the link tree in the description. Feel free to go in there, get all of our socials for Facebook, Patreon, X, Facebook, and then follow us on there for more updates, some content, stuff like that,
yeah.
and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.
We'll see you on the next one.
To introduce our youngest fan, which I don't know if this is going to be something that's ever on sale or not, but a onesie.
Oh, I thought you meant like the baby might be on sale or something.
No,
Like,
we're not selling the baby.
What?
No,
That's
just the onesie. I mean, Unqualified Gamers Podcast onesie.
That's pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. Yeah, my sister gave it to me as a surprise, and what do you know? One of the cutest babies in the world is wearing it. So
nice, very nice.
You know what this means? This means that Iceman's gonna want one. He already won a shirt.
Yeah, he
Tell him
already
to
won
cut
a
that up and
shirt,
give it to her.
and yeah, he's good.